Hey YouTube, I've done this video once before, this Nic-A-Date video, but I had some complaints about it. I don't know if I got allergies or a cold or whatever, so I'm going to do my best not to sniffle on this one. Also, I picked up 4 dateless buffalo nickels, just to make sure we had really good ones here to start with. This here is Nic-A-Date. Date Restorer. Let's see, it's really hard to do in gloves. Date Restorer right here. It's a ferric chloride. Technically, you probably don't need the gloves, but better safe than sorry, right? So, it says wash coin in water after you're done. I have here a bowl of water that is from my RO, reverse osmosis. Over here, I have a paper towel folded over, well, 2 of them, that I'm just going to use to dab it off to dry the coin so we can take a look. And like I say, we got 4 of them here to play with. So as you can see, this one's really wore, like the rim, the face. I didn't pay much for them, and there's a reason for it. Oh, looks like it had a mint mark back there, Denver maybe. So, and I know you can use it to reveal the mint mark too, but I'm not going to worry about that. Also, I know in my last video, a lot of people I had a few complaints about doing this. I have read many forums, many of them, and everybody's split about 50-50 on whether or not to use this. One person said that they used it on advice from a coin dealer, and of course, now first of all, let me let you know, these are forums. You never know if people are telling the truth or not, obviously, but so take it with a grain of salt. But they said in this deal that a coin dealer suggested they use it, and afterwards they found out that the coin was worth thousands of dollars anyway. It was an early Buffalo special one. I don't know, maybe it was a 2/1 or something, I don't know. And the coin dealer bought it from them, even though it had technically been damaged that way. And they said the reason being is that without the Nic-A-Date, they had no idea what the coin was. Once they had the Nic-A-Date, they found out it was the rare coin, and even though it was damaged, it was still worth good money. So, and there's some people that say, no, you're damaging the coin, it's worth 0 when you're done. And to be honest, to each their own. I mean, I probably wouldn't buy these if they had Nic-A-Date on them, but then again, if it comes back as a rare one, who's to say that would be a bad thing either, right? Just light some more. So we're going to give it a try again. I have played with it quite a bit recently. These things are pretty cheap to get. I think I paid like $1 for all 4 of them shipped to my house. So what we're going to do, you probably won't see all this stuff. I'm going to zoom in just on the coin where we put the drop of this on it, so you can see that. Also, I do know that there is one similar to Nic-A-Date, and it's for silver. And I do have a Standing Liberty quarter, an SLQ, that is dateless. So I'm going to buy the silver stuff and give it a try, because there has been some people who have said that they would like to try it on some silver. Why don't you let me try it first? And that way, if I screw up my coin, you won't make my mistakes. Because for me, it's a dateless SLQ. Even if I mess it up by using the stuff to bring the date back, it's still 90% silver. I can still sell it as silver scrap. But like the one guy was saying that he would like to try it on a coin that was actually kind of rare. He thought well, what do you say? It could be a 1920 or a 1930. He didn't know because he couldn't tell the difference. Well, if it ends up being a 20 and he messes it up, I mean, that could be bad. So again, let me try it first. If I screw it up, well, I screwed up. So let's get started here. Let me work on the... It's really difficult to actually zoom in with the gloves on and everything, but... And unfortunately, the camera's probably going to go a little funky because of the different stuff going on, but can't be helped because I don't have the fundages right now to buy better equipment. Alright, that was a little much. I've said this before, I do not like the dropper on this. I would much rather have something different. But you can start to see something is coming through. Let's see, let's zoom in a little more. And I still don't know how long to leave it. I'm just going to leave it for, like I say, a few seconds each time. And then I'll clean it off. And who knows? I mean, these could be too far gone for me to even get a date off of them. I don't know. Let's see. Where the heck are we? Here we go. Oh, no. There's a little date coming through. It's starting to. Let's go for a couple more seconds and see if we can get it to actually come through better. You really don't need much of it, and you got to be kind of precise of where you put it, you know? So, sorry, put my finger in it. All right, I think it's a 35, honestly. All right, we rinsed it off again. I'm just dabbing it, drying it. It's hard to see it in the camera, but I can see it. It's a 1918. I can get it at just the right angle. I think it's at 18. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let's see if I can try to get this at the right angle so you can see it. Maybe if I zoom out just a little bit. There we go. You can see that. 18. 1918. Right there. So this is a 1918 Denver. So, just like that, now we know what it is. I don't know I didn't bring my book, so I don't know what kind of mintage we're looking at. But to be honest, I don't think it would matter because, I mean, these are in pretty rough shape. And I did buy them this way for a reason. I didn't want to buy something that looked nice, just had a missing date or whatever, and then go and destroy the coin, right? See that? I just tipped the bottle over, I mean, and it's just everywhere. Oh, well, I see stuff starting to come through. So let's just go ahead. I mean, I know it doesn't take long. I'm going to kind of... I know it doesn't take real long. $1917, I think. That's what it looked like. Yep. 1917. So again, another early date one, which I was expecting. I kind of figured these were all going to be earlier dates. This next one I think is going to be even earlier than that. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, so the reverse here, I believe that's the type 1, I believe it's called. So This one's probably going to be even earlier. Whatever. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to use a lot. That's the whole thing here. We don't want to use much. It doesn't take much. We don't want to use much. I mean, that bottle right there that I have probably will last me the rest of my life. And probably my kid's life, because it literally only takes that little drop. Alright, let's rinse this off. Like I said, I don't want... It doesn't take long. It only takes, honestly, a few seconds. And then let's dry the coin. This one might be too far gone. I don't know. No, there is a date starting to peek through. Let's try it again. It does say to repeat if necessary, so... It's way too much. I know you can't see it, but I was trying to do it so that I could see it. We got one more we're going to do too, just because I got it. Alright, again, I don't want it to go too long. I don't want to lose the date completely. If it's there, I don't want it to be completely destroyed. It would be kind of fun to sit this on there and just let it sit and see what happens though, right? Oh, there it is, 1913. That's what I figured it was. It's there. I can see it. And if I can see it in the camera, you sure should be able to. So there we go. That's the... and I knew from the reverse, I knew this was going to be a 13 because of this type of back piece. So yeah, that's a Type 1 1913 Buffalo. And you know, if somebody needs one for like their book or whatever as a holder, I mean, just because I had to do that to get the date doesn't mean that it still won't sell. I mean, like I say, if somebody really needs one for a book just to hold a spot, I mean, I've done that. I did that in my penny book with some of the more rare pennies just to hold a spot in the book until I bought newer or nicer ones. Like a 1909 SVDB. Yeah, mine looks like it's gone through a tornado and maybe a fire and a typhoon and then been ran over by a monster truck. But it's a heck of a lot cheaper than trying to buy a perfect one. What do we got there? I mean, something's coming through. I can see the F. Let's see the reverse. Yeah, this is going to be an early one. I don't know. I still don't have a date, so let's try again. I mean, I can see something. And I think it's a 13 also. I think it's also a 13, but it's tough. Yeah, I mean, this bottle is way more than a guy needs ever. 1 1/4 fluid ounces. I mean, if I was doing this every day, maybe I'd need that, but doing a few coins for YouTube, not so much. Yeah. Pretty sure that's a 13. Well, I mean, let's try it one more time, I guess. What's it hurt? I mean, technically, I guess, to some people, the coin's already ruined. So, if we're going to go, we might as well go all out, right? We will use the finger here and kind of dab it a little bit. Get it down on there better. I don't know. I don't know if it'll come out any better or not. That might have been the best we were going to get, and now I ruined it by continuing on, but yeah, there it is, 1913. I can see it. It's not good, though. But again, it is a 13. So, like I say, if somebody were to need a 1913 just as a placeholder, there we go. I mean, for like, say, $1, you're not going to go wrong. Not really. So, anyway, so there's the experiment. You've seen it. Now you can decide for yourself to Nic-A-Date or not to Nic-A-Date. If you ask me, the best way to do it is to do it short. So only maybe 5 seconds and then rinse it. 5 seconds, rinse it. Stuff like that. Don't leave it on. I wouldn't leave it on for more than probably 3 to 5 seconds, honestly. Yeah, you might have to do it more times to get the results, but then you're not going to go too far and destroy it completely. That's just my 5 cents. But yeah, there it is. I mean, you can definitely see it in the right light corner, whatever. You can see the 13 there. Some of these other ones came out a little better. Like that one. Look at that. 1917. Plain as day. That was the 1918. It's not perfect, but it's still readable. 1917. So there you have it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. We've done the experiment twice now. First time people were not happy with my sniffling nose, so I just redid the experiment now without the sniffling nose, and same results. I mean, we have got results here. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please, I know there's going to be some great comments below. I know there will be from you guys and gals. You guys are going to fight over what's better, what's not better, all that stuff. And I love all of it. I love all of it. It's like the Ford, Chevy, Dodge, foreign car whole thing, right? So just be nice at least about it. Comment, thumbs up, subscribe, share, all those good things. Let me know if you enjoyed this experiment. I did. But let me know if you did. And I will do more if you did. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.